Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to our Argwylon campaign. And let's take a little look at where we left things last time as we continue our expansion towards the south, hopefully. Carcassonne has been destroyed, which of course is a real pain. It pains us to see the lady go. But then again, we are the Wood Elves, so anything we can't confederate isn't really a loss. Bretonnia will take it back, I suppose. And we've set construction to upgrade our provincial capital, or the Moonspring Glades, to a hall. We are now able to trade with Bretonnia and other factions. We just didn't do it yet because we want to have military alliances with our fellow Wood Elves, or they're not really even our fellows, our kin. We are the Forest Spirits. Maintenance is low. We have some extra buffs going. And with plus 2k, it's going to be an interesting couple of turns to have the money to actually further build up our settlement. Diplomacy wise, let's see how we fare. We are allied to Orion. We have trade with the other two factions. Our relations are still improving. But so far we have to see still if we can get military alliances with them. We don't even have defensive alliances, so that's going to be a while. And the Empire is not improving nor deteriorating. However, these guys are improving. I eventually want to ally myself with the Empire and Bretonnia and the Dwarves, as they hopefully do become the biggest factions, give us a lot of amber, and also once we have military alliances with them, we can attack enemies and tell them where to go to have coordination targets. That should be fun. Let's see how we fare with the Empire, if there's anything that we can do to further improve our collaboration. Nope, nothing. Alright then, we move to the end turn. Now, as I've shown in my first episode, we did slip on a couple of mods that slightly delays the Chaos Incursion, and it's going to be more professional, with a better mix of armies. Look, Confederation is here, Empire grows, Castle Carcassonne, Kazrak the One Eye. I do think they actually killed off Carcassonne. And we have 3k, but once these two unlock, building them up to the 4th tier is also going to cost us quite a lot. So as long as the beastmen stay away, we shouldn't have too much to fear from. Let's just give it a couple of turns for the relations with the Empire to improve. And we're also in relations with Bretonnia now. With Couronne, they will turn their name into Bretonnia once they confederate with 1 or 2 factions. Can't trade with them yet, but once they confederate here, we should open trade relations with them. Income wise, we're doing okay. We can miss the trade with part of them. And here we're also still improving, just by a single point per turn, which is not too much. Not too many. Oak of Ages, we need 1 more amber to upgrade it to the 2nd tier, and then we need 5 more before we can confederate with anyone. So we'll have to start smashing some factions here, which is that Glen Angrand is very strong at the moment. They're like, I don't know, way ahead of us in terms of strength. Look here, they're rank 9. So nothing to do there as of yet. However, maybe we can spy on them for a bit. Where is Draika? Here. Let's move her down here and see if these are actually defended or not. Because if all the armies are here on in Greenskin territory, in the Badlands, then maybe we can take their 3 settlements and see the rest of them slaughtered by the Greenskins. Who knows? We need to get a little bit lucky. That's all. Also, in a couple of turns, we are going to need either the Temple of Kurnos or the Temple of Argwylon to advance our research. This one in particular gives extra movement points on campaign, so it's a very nice one to have. And well, we may lose 1 or 2 turns. We're getting extra space here anyway in a couple of turns, so let's just go clickety click, see if we can help ourselves in that regard. And the warhead of the One Eye is close by, so they may appear here soon. I think they just smashed Paravon here. So I guess now they're on their way over here. At least that's what I think that they will do. And they obviously need to be defeated before we can move out of our territory. Bordelot and Mousillon are now at peace. I like Mousillon to be at war with everyone, because that way... How did we encounter the border princes? I guess they sent an emissary or something. There must be someone over here, because we are... no. I guess moving Draika down here. Yes, it has uncovered border prince territory. So, yep. Right now we're just waiting for our construction to complete. And well, Warhammer 2 is fast approaching now. It's only like 7 days out, 8 days out. Tilia, please make war with Clan Angrund. But no, they're trading. So here there's no garrison, nor there. So let's move down a little bit further the next turn. If see they left any troops here. I think Orion is gonna smash down some warhead. But we're gonna keep a close watch on our Oak of Ages. That's the thing that concerns us, Oak of Ages. Tilia. I don't think we could even trade with them. I wouldn't mind trade with Tilia for a couple of turns, but no. Estalia and Tilia, the border princes, I intend to conquer their lands. Huh. They're now green to us. Ah, but that's it also. Just the color. Kuron, how about military axis? Okay. Then Vidrioth, how about some defensive alliance with you? Yeah. It's yellow, yellowish. It's gonna take longer than that. Now, if you tell us that the warhead has been destroyed, then that's some good news. But for the rest, Paravon, Empire, they won't attack us. Maybe Wissenland will. Is Wissenland allied to the Empire in any way? No, it's not. Actually, they've allied with the Bretonnians, but they are trading with Wissenland. So, but we can have war with Wissenland without immediate war with the Empire. However, it's going to sour our relations with them once we have war with one of their trading partners. Averland is also usually not so fond of us. See if we can get non-aggression with them.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Wissenland maybe? Would be nice if they could just stay away from us. Okay, well, sooner or later they're gonna run into some vampires and have other worries. Now the Oak of... I just gained 1 ember. Where did that come from? Oh, it's because... Ha, this is funny. If Orion's gonna hold on to this, then... well, more ember for us. Also undefended. Wow. So they've left their lands totally undefended, basically, with just garrisons, which creates an interesting prospect. Is Clan Angrid allied with anyone else? To anyone else? To Tilia. How strong is Tilia? This is a defensive alliance. I don't care. We can beat back Tilia. So the warhead of the One Eye is pretty strong. How do they compare? Ooh, they're even stronger than Orion. So let's not suppose that Orion's going to hold on to this. Maybe I'm just gonna build our buildings, train up our army, smash in the warhead, then smash Clan Angrund. But first things first, we need... Which way are we gonna go with our research? Magic item drop chance I've already modded. Maybe I should kill that mod because it makes these stacks useless. Replenishment rate. That is... I prefer that over... what the hell. The recruitment, this at least allows us to do like at least 16 turns of research. So let's just build that. Let's go for Kernus. Kernus! Hello! Temple of Kernus! Yes. Deliandra, what does it give us? Minus 5% construction cost, but I don't really need it. I think we can just deconstruct and have something more useful in there. Now, economy wise, we're all set for now. And then, what is next? I said we want cavalry, and I'm still of the same opinion. Now for this, the Hagbane tips, we need a bowyer's vault. And here we need an armory. So that would be mean +2 extra building slots, like one and 2, just to be able to build all the cavalry that we'd like, which is a little bit too much to my liking. Wild Riders with shields, however, I would like to have. So the armory certainly an option, but let's just first build the Master Stone. And then here we can build an armory. The rest we can switch in and out in terms of temples and special buildings. The rest of the special buildings I'm not too interested in. Just to show. Now go. Here we are. This gives a +10 research rate that we don't really need because we're gonna end our research long before the end of the campaign. +1 experience. Well, we rank up fast enough, and the recruitment cost buff is just meh. The 5% is it's nice to have, but right now we have only 1 settlement, so more XP and then increase ranks. So that's all nice, but let's first just confederate. So the armory is gonna sit here, and that's that. Oak of Ages. Let's just wait if they keep it, because I think the Brayherd, the Warhead is gonna smash Orion's head in. Just a prediction. Now here we are 56. Would that be enough for a defensive line? I really wonder at which level that changes to acceptance. Maybe they need to lose an army, or maybe we just need a stronger army. So next turn we're going to build this. the armory. And then we're gonna have some cash left, some spare cash, which we'll spend soon enough once we start recruiting more units. Which should include specialty buildings, the forge, the armory. We already have more population surplus, so to get this to the next level we need 4, so that's in 7 turns we'll be there, and this costs 12k and 1 ember. I'm tempted to save up for that and then be done with it, because we are going to want to construct this. It'll open up the last building slot, and well, it may unlock offices and the other things that we're interested in, the faction buffs, the generals buffs. So yeah, we'll have enough ember for the oak once we take out Clan Angrund, because they're pretty weak now anyway. Unless of course they are retraining like mad, then maybe we lost an opportunity. But then still, the warherd is still hidden in an ambush somewhere around here. Is my suspicion. Yeah, so once we construct, train up, then we'll recruit the rest of the army. Yeah, that's correct. And then start with Clan Angrund. There they are. Warherd of the One Eye. And they seem to have like a half stack. Oh, they have 2 armies. This is Morger. I want to go after him. So Durthu, come over here, my friend. You have things to do. Where were we? Here. Shield of the Forest. Soon we'll spend our cash there. 6 turns. Research. Kernus the Hunter. 8 turns, and I think this is also 8 or maybe even 10 turns. So we're okay for now. We may even want to kill this building, because the plus 5% for now, I can miss it. Let's just first make certain we get the research done. And Orion, how are you doing, buddy?
I live to serve Ariel.
It does appear that he has sallied out. This is now taken by the Wood Elves. Just doesn't look like much. Okay. We have military access with all the rest. So, oh, well, okay, let's go. Kill them. Don't know where the rest of them are.
You have been granted access to the halls of Athel.
Warherd. They're still rank 17, so they haven't lost a bit of their strength. So they must have 2 armies. So if they have a second army walking around here somewhere, maybe he's still in hiding, then moving out Durthu with only half a stack like this is maybe not such a good idea. And meanwhile, how are we with the Empire? Not there yet. It continuously says that it's improving, but I can't really see how. Also, they are very big and strong, and we are small and kind of weak. So yeah, we've spent most of our cash. If we are to have 12k for the next upgrade in how many terms did I say? 5 left or so. Then we have work to do. The Redhorn tribe is gone. Now let's see what the strength is of the warherd. 18. So that little army over there was just really not contributing much to their overall strength. You guys. We're now deteriorating. How in the world is that even possible? Great power -5. Well, it's been -5 all the while. Maybe we lost some of the buffs of previous actions. Possible. And the Empire is it says it's going to improve towards 39, but it's only a +1 per turn. So an alliance with the Empire still quite far away. Building up our capital. 5 more turns. Non-aggression. Well, you're not going to attack me, are you? You're weaker than I am. You're at war with basically everyone, including Widrioth. So no, not for now. I mean, I need my bodies here. We're already deteriorating with them. Huh? We are at war with Mousillon, and they're now coming for us. Oh shit! I've declared war on them to gain more liking. With the rest of the elves and the Bretonnians, but let's see, how strong is Mousillon? Hey, rank 5 assholes. And now they're only at war with us. Unbelievable. How can the Bretonnians even make peace with them? Now Karak Garaz has a garrison, but it's nothing special. But still, I'm gonna see if I can jump in there and beat their butts back. If not, they are going to lay waste to most of our stuff. But anyway. Hey Empire, how about better treaty? They have 10 settlements, which is like awesome. But this one they can take and we can retake. That's not too much trouble. And in terms of regiments of renown, we have these 3. So let's take them on. And then in terms of beefy stuff, let's take 1 more Treekin. Let's take 1 Glade Rider, and our money is spent. So maybe Draika can be here in time for the jump to Karaknorn, which will be our line of defense. If not, then we're just gonna go in. So with these 17 plus the garrison, we can beat them. And yeah, I hope Orion. Actually, I shouldn't have. I'm not gonna make him run away from here. So let's cancel the war targets. Clear. We're gonna do it ourselves and let him stay there, because I suspect there's another army around and he will have to beat that. So we're fighting Mousillon. Who would have thought? Now this research is well underway. What happens now if I deconstruct this? So much for our 5th tier settlement. Let's see, here they come. Yep. But we're not gonna make it in time for Karak Asgaraz. And we can try and... No. You're just a rank 1 crappy general with 20 units. Not afraid of you. Not afraid at all. Now the Hagbane tips I don't care too much about. Elven infantry is nice for later, but for now we're just gonna rely on our forest spirits and hawk riders and great eagles, or spell singer of life. Yep, the spell singer. So what is there that we need to have? Dragons can do without. Defenses can do without. Swift shards and Hagbane tips. Starfire shafts we can do without for now. The temple buildings, we're gonna need another temple soon. Switch that around, and we can miss these. So I think I'll kill the public order building eventually, once I need the other temple, and leave the rest standing. So yeah, it's no problem to start leveling up the roots of Gyron, whatever how you pronounce that. If you do happen to know, please do help me out with the pronunciation. And the Raika, I want you in there. I think we'll be fine. 1, 2. Should work. We have military access. Can Raika embed next turn. So our army is almost there. We would have 18 units, then jump in, and we're still not losing cash, at least. Orion is still holding out, so... Oh wait, look. The warherd is dismembering Astalia. All he needs to do is occupy the remains. Let's just hope they don't grow too strong. And this brings us to another problem. If Mousillon is going to continue to do this, Durthu can't move away, which means that we need military access and move all the way to Mousillon and destroy them there. So maybe, as much as I'd hate it, we're going to defeat them here and then see if we can peace out, because I need to conquer Klein Angrund. And Mousillon really isn't a priority to me. They're so strong though that they might actually lay waste to the rest of the Bretonnian lands. Once they do, these lands are also interesting to take, because the rest of the surrounding factions can't. I've been ignoring that. Should have done that before. Yeah, I should have done it earlier. Could have simply moved the Durthu that way. 3 more turns for the surplus. Ah, yeah, we're deteriorating.
You have been granted safe passage. For now.
We are stronger now, a lot stronger. We're even stronger than Orion. Almost stronger than the Warherd, so I think how strong is Astalia? 29. Well, eventually they will run into Tilia, and then I suppose the Warherd is gone. And if not, then Orion can make short work of them. Look at Bretonnia go. They're strengthening 4. So they're even on top of Mousillon. And once we kill off that army here, they're even going to be stronger. So I think I shouldn't be too worried about Mousillon wiping out Bretonnia. But I need them as an ally in the future. So hopefully this gives them a little assist. Yes. Let's go fight this battle. Killing the general, no use, because they're just gonna replace them with another rank 1. And for the rest, they can't take our settlement, so they're not gonna replenish. So whatever we kill now is just going to help us in the next defensive battle. Then the skeleton spamming. I think I'm going to focus my archers on the zombies. And the sword infantry is shielded. So are the spearmen, so the zombies aren't shielded. Can just help bring their numbers down. So particularly with our Deepu scouts and our hawk riders, we should be able to punish those zombies. And our eagle is just going to do some recharges. The rest of them can hopefully delay their advance. So what I think I'll do is run with the dryads. Just run them around. And hopefully draw their attention. We can deploy them close. They don't have archers, so it gives us an opportunity to place our archers in a superior position, as in here. So the archers are going to sit here. They're not going to skirmish. Or are they? These guys can fire while moving. So yeah, I'm gonna make them skirmish. Tingle is our general, is gonna sit here. Hello, yes. Keep him a little safe. And our Treekin, let's put one on the left and one on the right, and hopefully it'll allow us to punish them a wee bit longer. Now I'm gonna try and draw them away. These guys aren't hidden, but if we can use those to split up their army, then our hawk riders get more time to actually take them apart. Our great eagle, I'm just gonna try and flank them around, see if we can get some nice recharges going. So great eagle, you can come here. Now I need you to target the zombies. Tingle is hidden. So are the Deepu scouts. So are the Treekin. So they have no clue as to where we are really. So gives us an opportunity to let the hawk riders spend all their arrows. Look, they are splitting up their force, which of course is awesome. Means our strategy is working. And I don't want to tire out my force. And the engagement up there, I want to delay that as much as possible. So for now, I'm just gonna hopefully make them run in circles while the Hawk Riders do their thing. Okay. Now, where the balance bar is concerned, it says we actually have a chance, which I think is ludicrous. So let's see what our Great Eagle can do. Francois the Guardian appears to be busy. He's like moving. Okay, now it's time to run. Our Great Eagle is engaged in melee. Unit winning decisively. Okay, but now it's time to pull her out. Haha, look at that. So hopefully the eagle can take off, and she can. So we're gonna move her back here again. And that should enable us to do more recharges. I don't know. Oh, they've discovered our treekin. So what happens now is that they are gonna approach the bulk of our forces. It's not really the bulk. Hey, can you keep running? And eagle, come closer, because we're gonna try and do Francois again. There you go, killer, kill him, kill, dryads. The funny thing about dryads is they cause fear. So how do you cause fear on a skeleton? That's easy. You don't. He is Invocation of Nahak upgraded. So that little wizard there, he's gonna keep himself alive. So we're actually gonna take this opportunity and pepper down Francois with the rest of our guardians. Not with the guardians, with the the hawks. Because if I can make it so that we actually kill their commander, then yes. It's totally worth it. So where did he go? They are on fire at will. Let's switch that off. Where the heck did that Francois go? Okay, dryads, come here. Incredible. What just happened? How the hell can he be hiding here? Well, okay, the dryads are gonna move into the forest here. Our treekin are open, they're fully exposed. Sheesh. Well, this is the first time I encounter a vampire lord with invisibility. He has a cloaking device. Or did he die and we didn't get a notice? Is that possible even? Lord dead, and we weren't notified. Okay. Then this changes the story. What are these? Skeleton warriors, zombies. So our Hawk Riders are gonna do more zombie slaying. And let's see if we can do a recharge on these skeleton sword infantry. They don't have a bonus against large, and the dryads are gonna run into the woods here. Yeah, yay, you did it. Now move out. They're still eager, so it's good, I guess. The zombies are taking losses, the skeleton warriors. Let's move our eagle to this edge. So once the Hawk Riders have spent their arrows, we're going to use them the same way with recharges. Funny thing is though that we've killed a bunch of the we've killed bunches of everything. We've killed their lord, and still they are simply persisting. Okay, now pull out. Let's pull out, because he's engaging us with another spare unit, and I'm taking more. How do you say that? I'm losing more hit points than I'd like. So, since we've spent all our ammunition, let's run our dryads up here. And the next phase of the battle is going to ensue, which involves Durthu scouts. So I'm gonna take 1-2 units out and position them here to hopefully increase the time that they can actually fire on stuff. Hawk Riders. Okay. Charge. Bang. Okay, now move back. Move back and move out. I want to keep all 12 of you alive. Why are you taking so long? And sit behind the treekin. And since we have like all the skeletons on this flank, we're going to move over the entirety of our army. Run, you fools! We've lost a Hawk Rider. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if it was even worth to buy all those regiments of renown. Okay. Now, treekin. Are there any zombies left? Don't think so.
Archers ready! Hunters!
Hunters! Now the treekin, I'm supposing that our Durthu scouts have enough aim to actually miss them. I'm not supposing that they firing into them. So okay, more treekin, charge these guys. And it's time for the rest of our friends to charge in. Our what's this? Skeleton warriors. Let's charge in our flyers here, and maybe I think we're gonna move out with our no. I'm gonna take off the fire at will button. What's all the fuss about? Come on. And I am going to withdraw our flyers, engage with the Treekin, switch targets. Now this unit is still quite healthy, so hey, there's zombies here. You two, fire on the zombies. No, fire on the spearmen, because the flyers are into the zombies. Alright. Treekin. Hawk Riders, move back. We've just lost 2 Hawk Riders. And our Treekin are being hurt quite considerably by... I'll put the Dryads against the Spearmen here. And tuck in our General. Alright. Do we have ammo left? Move back with your bows. So slowly but surely they are engaging us in melee, which is where we can actually diminish them. So now is the time to charge them in the rear as they are engaged, and hopefully they'll be so terrified that we can actually turn them down. The zombies should be easy pickings for our depot scouts. They still haven't spent all their arrows. Okay, Thingle. Okay, just draw out. Huh? Alright, if that is the case, then I'm gonna withdraw you. Ouch. Put them on fire at will. Fire into them. I do expect my commander here to come back to the fight. Okay, charge in. And he does. Okay. So let's pull them out again and attack these guys in the rear. We are... Can you please come back from routing? Ah, now they're all... Yes, they did come back from routing. Fantastic. So, alright. And battle. We've lost 95. And his entire army's gone. Okay. I sure didn't expect it to go that well. But okay. Simple... simple garrison beats a full stack of... how the hell did you just survive? Hey, Britannia! Anyway. And Durthu still here even. Alright. I'm not complaining. Maybe we'll have to boot some of our units again. However, the war herd of the One Eye is in Estalian lands. What's with the power ranking of Mousillon? How many armies would they have? They are 9 now. Well, what to do, because they're probably gonna try this one more time, but I can't stay here forever. We have the army now. It's close by. What if we turn on the world routes? Let's jump here and then see if we can jump there on the next turn. However, this should conclude this next episode. I'm gonna try and finish the campaign before Warhammer 2 comes out, or at least before the Empire of the Mortals map comes out. The new campaign that combines the two games, because I think by then they'll be patching us up so heavily that this campaign might no longer work. And like, of course we can assume that we simply won it, but I'd like to play along a little while further, and then once the patching is done, we can always start another old world campaign. So I hope you've been enjoying this. I've certainly enjoyed this last battle. That was fun. And oh yeah, we're gonna take these. Okay, well, how am I going to remember even? It's so easy to forget. So Durthu has to go this way, take those three, and then move back and take Clan Angren. That's basically the story, and that gives us so much ember that we can do the rest of the upgrading on the Oak of Ages, confederate with 1, 2, 3 factions, and in the meanwhile we're already killing off Clan Angren, Border Princess Tilia and Estalia. So that's basically the future. If that is to your liking, please let me know. If you have ideas about where else to go, also please do let me know. And if you've liked the video, you're welcome to leave a like, because it tremendously helps my channel to grow when YouTube perceives that I'm putting out the kind of quality content that you guys do appreciate. So besides that, feel free to subscribe if you want to know when the next episode is coming out. I try to do this daily, but also I'm starting up a few other campaigns in Shogun, in Empire, Napoleon, Attila, Rome 2. I'm gonna try and have campaigns running for all of them. Game of Thrones, Total War is also on the agenda. So keep looking out for that, and feel free to also pay a visit to my channel from time to time, as that gives you an overview of all the playlists that I have going right now. And well, with that, it's time to say goodbye. Hope to see you again soon.